Welcome back, my Pokemon and Pokemon Go players. And for today, it's almost the ending of October, which means we're getting close towards the ending of the season of Adventures Abound. And what's going to be coming soon? Well, we've got some new November content that's coming to Pokemon Go. Of course, for our new content update for the month of November, expect some raid bosses to come in, some mega raids, spotlight hours, some events, and many more to come. Of course, we're nearing towards the end of the seasons of Adventures Abound. This is actually going to be pretty exciting stuff for November. And our November events are going to be some returning events that we've seen before. But anyways, I want to go over that for today. So if you're a returning viewer, I hope you welcome back to my channel again. If you're a new viewer, I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to leave your comments down below if you're excited. Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell and to share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to follow me down on my socials below. I do have my Instagram and my TikTok and my Twitter page all provided. So, anyways, now without further ado, let's get on with November content update. Alright, so to begin, first up, I just want to quickly go over the Research Breakthrough Pokemon again. Since, of course, it's almost the ending of this season, I figured, well, let's recap on what research Pokemon you're going to be getting from Research Breakthrough. Complete field research tasks 7 days in a row, you'll get an encounter with either Galarian Farfetch, Larvitar, Sableye, Bagon, Furfrou, or Goomy. And as a reminder, this ends on December 1st at 1 p.m. Pacific time. It'll be a different time zone for when the Research Breakthrough ends. But yeah, that's our Research Breakthrough Pokemon for this season. Alright, now let's go into the Legendary Raids category. Got some pretty epic Legendary Raid bosses that are coming back. So of course, starting until November 2nd, we are going to be having Darkrai as our 5-star raid boss. Then on November 2nd to November 9th, we're going to be getting the Genesect with the Douse tribe again. And I think this is going to be the first time that its shiny appearance is going to be making a debut. I could be wrong on that, however. But yes, we're going to be getting shiny Douse tribe Genesect. Then from November 9th to November 16th, we have Virizion coming back again. Then on November 16th to November 23rd, Cobalion makes its return back again. Then on November 23rd to November 30th, well, we have Terrakion. Unfortunately, these Pokemon will not be knowing to move Sacred Sword at the time. A little disappointing, but that's alright. As long as you have like an Elite Charge TM to teach it Sacred Sword, then you're good to go. But it's good that we are at least getting Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion back into Pokemon Go again. I think it has been a while since we've seen them. I could be wrong onto that. Next up, we have our Raid Hours. Every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., a featured Pokemon will be available as the featured raid boss. Starting on November 1st, we have Darkrai. Then on November 8th, we have Genesect Douse tribe. Then on November 15th, we have Virizion. Then on November 22nd, we have Cobalion. And on November 29th, we have Terrakion. Make sure you stock up on those raid passes. You're going to need them for these raid hours. Alright, now let's move into our Mega Raids next. We've got about 4 Mega Raid bosses, but I think we might be getting a 5th Mega Raid boss. I'll explain why during the events category, but for right now, let's focus on the primary 4 Mega Raid bosses that we are possibly going to be getting, and possibly going to be getting. Until November 2nd, Mega Banette is still going to be available at this time. Then on November 2nd to November 12th, we have Mega Houndoom making a return back again. I think it's been a while since we've kind of seen this Mega Pokemon. While it's not a fan favorite, I kind of enjoy it a little bit. Then on November 12th to November 16th, we have a mystery Mega Pokemon coming in. The question is, who is this Mega Pokemon that we're going to be getting? It has been a while since we've seen a new Mega Evolution. The last time we saw it was back in GoFest of 2023, with, of course, Mega Rayquaza and Mega Diancie making their debut. Well, leaks are saying that the next Mega Raid boss that's coming in, the newest Mega Raid boss, is going to be Mega Gallade. Now, that's actually very interesting. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Mega Gallade make a debut on November 12th to November 16th. I mean, we haven't had a Sinnoh Mega Pokemon in such a long time, so it'll be great to see this Mega coming in. But these are just leaks right now. Finally, November 16th to November 30th, this is a Mega Pokemon that we have not seen in such a long time. And that Mega, of course, coming back is Mega Kangaskhan. The Kangaskhan is only available in Australia, as we all know that. Of course, we've all gotten this Pokemon before, but having Mega Kangaskhan come back is actually really great. Mostly because I can finally get more Mega Energy for it. So, yeah, those are our 4 Mega Raid bosses. Alright, next up we have Spotlight Hours for this month. Spotlight Hours will be available on Tuesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Starting on November 7th, we have Chinchou with 2 times the candy for transferring Pokemon. Then, on November 14th, we have Baneri with 2 times the XP for evolving a Pokemon. Then, on November 21st, we have Dunsparce with 2 times the Stardust for catching Pokemon. While this Pokemon is not really dust boosted, I think this is actually a good event to use a start piece if you want to get more dust. That's just my opinion though. And finally, Lechonk on November 28th with 2 times the XP for catching Pokemon. These are some pretty interesting Spotlight Hours, especially the Lechonk one since I don't have the shiny version of it yet. So hopefully I get the shiny during the Spotlight Hour. But we'll see what happens. Alright, now let's go into our events next. First event for November is going to be the Day of the Dead event, also known as Dia de Muertos. In a short summary, we're going to get a new costume Pokemon that's going to be Cubone with the Kempasuchi crown, and we're also getting Marowak evolution with that same costume as well. If you want to learn more about that, you can check it out down below in the description box. On November 5th, Community Day is coming back, and we all know who the featured Pokemon is going to be. It's going to be Wooper and Paldean Wooper. If you want more details about this Community Day, you can also check it out down below as well. I have my links provided with both events. Next up, a returning event coming back again for, I believe, the 3rd time already. And that event is the Festival of Lights. This event is going to be running on November 7th to November 12th. What's likely going to happen? Well, if you watched my leaks video, rumors are speculating that Tadbulb is going to be making its debut for this event. That's likely the case, because I think this Pokemon fits well with the Festival of Lights. That's not all that we'll be getting though. It's also rumored that Morlul is going to be making a shiny appearance. Or better yet, a shiny debut for Shiny Morlul. Now that's going to be exciting. I love the colors of Shiny Morlul. I really want to get this shiny for this event. I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen. The leaks are usually never wrong, but we'll see. But let's see where this goes. Now, going back to what I said about 5 Mega Raid bosses appearing, well, on November 11th, we have a raid day that's going to happen. And there are leaks about, well, a certain Mega Pokemon coming in for this raid day. And the leaks are telling me, leaks were saying that Mega Garchomp is going to be the featured raid boss for this event. That's actually something to really look forward to, by the way. We really want to get that Mega Garchomp because I think Mega Garchomp looks so cool. I honestly cannot wait to get this Mega Pokemon. But let's see what happens when we get closer towards that event. Alright, next up. Remember Fashion Week? Yeah, well, Fashion Week is also coming in for the month of November. I'm surprised that they didn't do this like early in September or like in late September, because that's usually when the event starts. But Fashion Week is set to make a return back into Pokemon Go. Of course, this is a very popular event, by the way. For this event, we always get some cool costume Pokemon to make an appearance, and it looks like rumors are saying that we're getting 2 new costume Pokemon to appear. And that costume Pokemon are going to be Wooper and Dratini. That I'm actually going to be looking forward to because I think having costume Pokemon in this game, really nice. really a step up from what we normally would get. But that's not all. There's rumors about another new shiny Pokemon coming in. And that shiny Pokemon is likely going to be Gothita. Although it's leaked that Gothita is going to be, of course, the new shiny to make a debut. We already have shiny Solosis from the Psychic Spectacular event, so it's likely possible that we're going to be getting shiny Gothita for the Fashion Week event. So of course that's another event to look forward to into Pokemon Go. This next event sounds very interesting. It's called the Party Up event. This of course runs from November 22nd to November 27th. What's interesting about this? Well, there were rumors about having like all the Paldea Pokemon from this season to appear during this event. This of course includes the starters, Lechonk, Nimbile, Pawmi, Bombardier, Frigibax, Smoliv, Greavard, so many others that I could possibly think of. But what else could happen during this Party Up event? It's a real mystery right now, but I guess we'll have to figure that out when we get closer. Lastly, another Community Day Classic is coming back for this month. And this Community Day Classic is going to be November 25th. But who is the featured Pokemon? Well, I have it covered. The featured Pokemon, of course, is going to be Mareep. That's going to be our featured Pokemon for this Community Day Classic. Basically, we get increased chances of shiny Mareep, and you'll likely have Ampharos knowing the move Dragon Pulse when you evolve it. That's a Community Day I actually really do enjoy. That was a nice Community Day to have. Alright, last up, we've got our Pokestop showcases for this month. Starting November 1st to November 2nd, we have Duskull as our first Pokestop showcase. There's also Wooper and Paldea Wooper for Community Day on November 5th, but I think it was not shown in this graphic that I found on their Instagram and Facebook page. So that's probably what happened. On November 7th to November 10th, we have Litwick in the Pokestop showcase. Then on November 11th to November 12th, we have another Pokemon, an unknown Pokemon, to be featured in this showcase as well. November 15th to November 19th, we have both Gothita and Mareep for the Pokestop showcase. This is likely going to be during the Fashion Week event. November 22nd to November 27th, we have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley appearing in this Pokestop showcase. And in between those two, on November 25th, we have Mareep and Ampharos appearing as the next showcase event. Then of course on November 26th to November 27th, we have the starters again. And lastly, on the day of Spotlight Hour, Lechonk will be our final Pokemon for this season's Pokestop showcase. So make sure you get the biggest Pokemon of those kind, and make sure you catch them for these showcases if you want to win them. So, it's almost the end of the season of Adventures Abound. Now, we're getting close to wondering what the next season is going to hold in store for us. Of course, the next season is going to be about, well, here's what we know is going to happen. The Sinnoh Tour is going to be the next big featured event for winter of 2023 into 2024. And, well, I don't know what to expect for Sinnoh Tour, but you can check out down below a video that I did make about a prediction video for the upcoming Sinnoh Tour event. Although this season of Adventures Abound, this is probably a really good season. I kind of liked it, actually. I mean, yes, we're probably going to get more Paldea Pokemon into Pokemon Go, but we need to get some Gen 8 Pokemon in as well. Hopefully by the next few seasons, or by next year, we'll get to have Gen 8 spawns. Unless, of course, they decide to go into Gen 10. Although Gen 10 hasn't been confirmed yet. But it's likely going to happen. Who knows exactly what could happen. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for November content today. I cannot wait to see what is going to come next for our Pokemon Go events. But that's it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see you all on to the next video. Goodbye, everybody!